Do we see any boobs in this besides the girl having sex on the bed? And the girl taking the... Okay, yeah, there are some boobs.
Welcome to Wages of Cine 2017, 31 Days of Horror. Oh, I am Eric Miller.
I'm Claire.
Claire who?
Chavez.
Lovely Claire Chavez.
Thank you.
Today, we are going to review 1986's
Slaughter High.
Slaughter High. Why are you laughing about
Because it's ridiculous.
The movie or the name?
Both.
What? This is your first time seeing Slaughter High?
Yes.
There's a lot of firsts going on for you this season.
Yeah, I'm trying to branch out.
Yeah. Watch more crap.
Yeah.
There's one thing we know how to watch, it's crap.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen The Studio? Lots of bad movies there. Lots of VHS gold.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, get yourself a VHS player. Okay, so the plot of this movie is that there's a bullied, nerdy kid in high school. Tragic accident, courtesy of all the
Bullies.
the jocks, and
The popular kids.
popular kids.
Yeah.
And so then they have, I think it's a 10-year reunion.
I think,
a reunion.
I think you're right. 10 years.
They don't, just the bullies and the jocks get invited to this reunion.
But they don't know that.
Yeah, so they show up at their old school, and then chaos ensues, bodies start building up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now, that's pretty much the story. I thought it was odd that from the very beginning, it's like the killer, of course, you know who the killer is.
Right.
Pretty much from the very beginning.
Yeah.
So there's really no mystery. You know, but, what was I going to say? I really enjoyed the practical effects of this. A lot of the death scenes were kind of cool.
Yeah, I agree that the deaths in this movie are like deaths of opportunity. Yeah. He does kind of like booby trap some things. But other than that, he's just using regular things that are around this old kind of abandoned school, which, in my opinion, the bullies roll up to their old school. It's abandoned. There are weeds everywhere, locked.
Let's go inside.
Nothing there, like broken crap. So they should have left. They're not very smart.
Well, they do get to a room inside that's been made up as a reunion look.
Right.
So I think they have a sense of comfort and happiness.
Right. But there's also, like, out of the whole graduating class, it's how many people?
In this movie?
Yeah.
I believe
10 people show up. That's a really small class to have a class reunion.
Well, but then again, it might just be these were the ones who were invited to the reunion. Didn't realize that there's none of their classmates there. By the time things start rolling.
So it's not a real reunion. Yes, I get that. But if I had rolled up to my 10-year reunion and I was one of 10 people, I would have been like, this shit's sketchy, bye.
Well, okay. I actually wrote down how everyone died.
Good job.
I know.
So I do feel like out of the movies that we've watched in this series, this one has the highest body count.
There are 11. Well, that's questionable because we'll get to that later.
Okay.
Or we'll get to it now. Hey, let's get to it now.
Okay.
At the very, very end, it's...
Oh, yeah,
the
you
whole
do have a point there.
Thing was apparently a hallucination of Marty the nerd.
After his accident.
After the accident.
He's in the hospital.
He went kind of bat crap insane.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the only people who died really were the nurse and the doctor got
You assume the doctor. Yeah.
You assume the nurse, too.
Yeah.
But So in reality, there is actual
True.
no body count. You see the nurse is on the bed struggling, and the doctor gets a syringe to the eye.
I imagine you could live through a syringe through the eye.
But you never actually see a dead body in the reality at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
So body count appears to be 0.
Technically 0,
However,
but you see 11 people die in this movie.
They die in great ways, again.
Oh my God, so
but, if you're sitting in a tub full of acid, let's just sit there.
Okay, first of all, again, I'm questioning the intelligence of these adults. So not only have I come, if I was a character in this movie, not only have I come to a 10-year reunion where I am one of 10 people, I am choosing to stay in an abandoned school. Now I'm choosing to take a bath.
There is a convenient bathtub, I'm guessing, in the locker room
Right.
area. Now, I don't remember locker rooms ever having bathtubs. They had showers for efficiency. But hey, there's a bathtub somewhere.
This character decides to take a bath in the middle of like her friends being murdered. So I think she takes a bath because she gets blood on her.
She gets blood on her.
In the first death. She's the second one.
Yes.
The first one is
That'd
this.
be Ted.
Yeah, the first one is Ted. He drinks bad beer and, explodes.
On to Nancy, who then decides
To take a bath.
and begins the running water, and it's fine.
Yeah.
It's like running water, and suddenly the pipes get shifted.
And the water turns into acid and she disintegrates.
Yeah, and she just sits there, and it's like she keeps trying to do this, and then it's strange. But the perk of that death scene is that at the very end, when her face melts off, there is the Ming the Merciless ring sound that comes.
Oh yeah, that was a really weird sound effect.
You heard it.
I did.
Yes. Cue the Ming the Merciless sound effect. What?
Who's the next one to die?
I don't have them in order here.
Oh.
There is a couple that go off to make sweet, sweet love.
Again,
That are not.
my friends are being murdered, and I decide to go have sex.
You gotta go. So those two get.
They get electrocuted by a big brass bed. Please tell me one of you who are watching this right now got that reference.
Let's see who else. Even the caretaker, the sweet old man who's taking care of this.
Nail to the back of the head.
Yeah. Who is the main character? Carol is played by.
You got really excited about Carol. I didn't know who Carol was.
Carol Monroe. She was a Bond girl. She was in Star Crash.
That's the same girl?
Yes.
I didn't put that together.
Revelations. Yes.
I'm learning so much.
Stella Star from Star Crash is in this movie as the heroine.
No.
Yes.
We're not allowed to call her a heroine because she was a bully.
True. Well, as the lead. Yes. She's the one who lures Marty into the show. Now, I will say something about Marty, the nerd, chemistry, schoolboy, turned killer psychotic.
Yeah.
He does not practice good lab practice. I work in a lab. My friend Dan Beck works in a lab. You don't store nitric acid in a bottle up above your head on a creaky shelf. Bad practice.
And he wasn't wearing goggles.
He wasn't wearing anything. But again, if you take a step back, the whole movie would never have happened if Marty practiced good lab practice.
Don't blame the victim here.
I am blaming
He
Marty.
was the
He
victim
smoked some
of
funky weed.
They gave him the funky weed.
And he smoked it. He didn't have to smoke that weed.
Stop blaming the victim here.
Would you smoke the bad weed I gave
Why
you?
would you give me bad weed in the first place?
Why would you smoke weed given to you by a bully who just put your head in the toilet? Why?
Because it was supposed to be a peace offering, and Marty used to be a good person and wanted to believe that these people were genuinely sorry and were making an apology offering.
I'm not supporting the bad guys. I'm just saying Marty needs to work on his lab skills. Because that is not compliant. There are fines and levies coming his way.
I feel like you're kind of blaming the victim here.
Anyway.
So, but you bring up a great point. You can't really side with anyone in this movie because you try and side with Marty, but he's the one that's killing everybody. And you can't side with the people who are getting killed because...
They're dead.
No, because they're the bullies.
Yeah. And Carol, the aforementioned main lead / not heroine, has a bad habit of knocking Marty the killer out with a weapon. And then
chucking the weapon and running away.
Here, I'll leave this next to your knocked out corpse while I run to this part of the school. Which, by the way, did some research. The school, remember we were talking about the architecture was kind of wonky?
Yeah.
It was filmed in, I believe, England. We were also commenting on how people have weird accents. Remember how some people had they talked?
You said that they had a weird accent. I didn't.
You noticed.
I forgot.
A lot of them are British actors going for American accents, which is why they sound
not American. A little bit weird.
Or they sound wonky because they're like trying to do an American accent.
That's weird.
And it occasionally breaks. What else? Anything else? The score.
Score's really good.
It was done by Harry Manfredini, who also scored Friday the 13th.
Ooh.
And there are some Friday the 13th sounds in there. Recycled.
Yeah.
Effective.
So if you haven't noticed that our theme is movies who are like, they're either retro or they're taking their inspiration from these movies. So the movies that we're watching should have like a retro theme. So the remake of It is obviously very throwback, like Kids on Bicycles, synthetic scores, things like that.
Yeah.
Marty Ranson is still a dork, but tonight he's getting even. Best Run Pictures presents Slaughter High.
Did you want to give this, are you ready to rate it?
Yeah, I'm ready to rate it.
Rating scale, 1 to 5. 1 being never watch it again.
Please
5
don't.
being rewatchability a lot.
Oh yeah.
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
Go first.
Oh, me. I'm going to go 3 little gesture masks.
Oh, you took mine.
Should've gone first, huh? I watched this movie. I've seen it about 3 or 4 times. I got it on one of those compilation horror movies, and it's just every 3 or 4 months I can watch it. And it's weird. So I watch it again, and I forget everything that happened. So it's all kind of relatively new. So what would you like to rate it?
I would like to rate it 4 naked Martys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's frontal Martiness, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can't show that on TV.
Just blur out just blur it out.
This little Marty head.
Yeah, so you do see some some naked Marty. Do we see any boobs in this besides the girl having sex on the bed and the girl taking the okay, yeah, there are some boobs. I was about to be like there's more dick in this than boobs. No.
She was the star. She was probably the main. And unfortunately, the guy who played Marty, he committed suicide soon after.
Oh.
Maybe he was bullied in real life, so he did a great job in this movie.
That's sad. Well, then I changed my rating then. Frontal Marty with no disrespect to deceased Marty.
Alright, well that is our review for Slaughter.
It's great.
She loves it. She watches it. And we'll see you next time.
We will.
Have a good day. Bye.